I learned, this is the age of AI, and we use it for everything. And so what I learned this year is that the first week of the season, I went on pt2 and I just asked a simple question. I said, how many games in the division did the Packers win last year? And pt2 said they were 0-6 in the division. So I thought it was an easy enough question. I come up here and I say it with my chest. I'm talking about the Packers. I'm like, man, they didn't win a game in the division last year. And as soon as I got on my Twitter, somebody quickly corrected.
Loves X.
Twitter, X. Twitter guys. It's X.
Yeah.
They said, hey, man, the Packers won one division game last year. They beat Chicago.
Come on,
I said,
Oh, you can't trust AI.
So make sure, man, if you're using AI, that you fact check.
Broncos, Pats, and Jags. Jules, who do you think has the best shot to make the Super Bowl?
I think these Jaguars, for some reason, just look hot to me. They stop the run. They're one at that. They take the ball away from teams. They're two at that. And they can run the football. And Trevor Lawrence looks as confident as we ever seen him. This guy's using his arm.
Pats fans do not like that you just
He's using. Look, this is. Right now, the Pats are playing on house money. We didn't think they were going to get this far. I think they're like a draft away potentially. But anything can happen when you have a great quarterback like Drake May who can make his name in this postseason. But right now, I'm going with the Jags.
First of all, Matt, they're still talking. He's still talking with the Atlanta Falcons, and it's for a significant role in that front office. In fact, this happens, but that does affect what happens to the general manager. It does affect what happens with the head coach. And by the way, and I'm going to do a big coaching carousel on Fox and Bill Sunday. There's more question marks this year than any year I could ever remember. It's like 13.
Wow.
Right? And I'm not saying that there's going to be 13 openings, but there are 13 legitimate question marks about what's going to happen. And there's still some teams they still don't know what's going on. But you also see
there's some good coaches out
really
there
are, right?
on the hot seat.
But think about this year. You have Matt Ryan potentially joining the Falcons. You have Troy Aikman helping the Dolphins. Like, it's just a crazy year.
I think they need to rely on this offensive line and these running backs, Warren and Gainwell. They need to be able to manufacture some kind of run game, which they've tried all year, and they haven't really been successful. But if any time they had to, it's this week, because the longer they are on that field, the longer the big beast of Derrick Henry's not on the field. They have to have those long, sustained drives to keep that offense, because if Lamar puts it all together, he is so dangerous where he could take over a game. He does get it, and I think it's because Ben Johnson wants to get it for him.
Okay.
Because if Ben Johnson comes in his first year as head coach and they throw for 4,000 yards for the first time, that's a huge badge. So I think he's going to have the opportunity to do it against a banged-up secondary.
I think this means something to both players. or the coach and players.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams coming. This will be the first time in Bears history. Banged up defensive secondary, and I think that the Lions are going to push the Bears today to the limit, and the Bears are going to have to deliver in the air. I like Caleb Williams again.
Keenan Allen needs 6 receptions to put an extra $750,000 in his pocket.
Trey Lance is a quarterback, but he needs somebody that can gain immediate separation. Keenan Allen is that guy, so I'm going to say yes, Keenan Allen gets his bonus.
Yeah, Jules?
I don't think he gets it. The Broncos have a lot to play for, and Trey Lance has never threw to a receiver that more than 4 times. A receiver has never had more than 4 catches with Trey Lance.
Hey, you also, listen, I don't know what the game plan is, but if Vance Joseph decides to put Patrick Surtain on him,
Watch
he's
out.
not getting 6.
Yeah.
This is right after the touchdown. They're like, we need the ball. Oh, you gotta love that. Like, get that ball to that young man.
It's so fun.
Wow. Toe gets to the ball. We're going to have to see if this is a throw. It's supposed to be a handoff to Tommy Togiai.
the defensive lineman in the backfield. But that's what happens when you have a defensive lineman at fullback.
But after further examination, it was Stroud's fault that it didn't go to Togiai.
He didn't put the ball in Tommy's belly, and Tommy didn't know what to do. He looked back like, where's the football? And CJ was in the end zone with it.